What's that? Are we on our way up? Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Wow, what a great looking group. Thank everyone for coming down today. I think this is the most amount of residents and staff I've seen in here in a long time. So we have some exciting news to share with you today. Rob Lieberg, our president and CEO, is going to kick us off. So Rob, come on over.
Great to be with you all. Thanks for taking time today. Thanks for accepting our DOT invitation too. Pretty exciting. A few guesses out there. I'm sure people are curious what we're up to. We are not going to have a big game of Twister. I'm sorry if that was what you were thinking. We're going to new elevators. Yeah, those are only for the blue dot people. Just saying, you got a blue dot, you get an express elevator. The other rumor I had heard was around something about a TV contract. Is there a rumor about that? Justin, I'm not very good with rumors here. Can you come up and talk about that?
So I just wanted to announce the reason that you're here today is that we have a signed contract with Cox. Woo! And a representative from Cox will be out hopefully for our town hall this month. So that'll give everyone an opportunity to ask a lot of questions. Thank you.
All right, thanks again for coming. We really appreciate it. Okay, well, maybe it's not every day we can announce good news like that, right? Cox, that just got signed yesterday, maybe today, but really exciting that that's moving forward. So hopefully that's good news. We also wanted to share more good news today and just a true evolution of our organization and talk about where that evolution is bringing us at this stage. So you all know, or maybe you don't know, but from 1967 till now, 55 years of great mission growth. And we've been really excited about that. It started with Goodwin House Alexandria. We were just over there doing this exact presentation. And we've been so honored to be in service to older adults at Goodwin House Alexandria, and then starting here in 1987 to residents at Goodwin House Bailey's Crossroads. And to this day, that's still the majority focus and energies, and making sure that you have what you want, what you believe to be a part of your contract, that safety, that awareness that we're going to be with you for all the years of your life. That is our primary focus and remains our primary focus. As we look at our primary focus, we also have noticed that we've been evolving to serve more older adults over the course of years. We started this well before I arrived to the organization. If you think about our journey, we started doing this with our Goodwin House at Home program nearly 7 years ago, when we started to serve people who wanted to live in their own homes, not necessarily coming to a community like ours. Everyone's good. So that started when I arrived, we had about 130 members of that program. And today we have 215 members of that program. Pretty good growth and part of that obligated group. We had a wonderful service with our hospice and palliative care services, which we started, 30 years ago almost. And today, up until 2016, we were only serving 12 people a day on average with that program, because it was only for residents of Goodwin House Alexandria and Goodwin House Bailey's Crossroads. And now we serve the broader community in addition to residents at Goodwin House Bailey's Crossroads and Goodwin House Alexandria. And today we serve about 115 individuals every day with that program. Pretty amazing. We also, bless you. We also, in January of 2020, we acquired a new certified home health operation, which allows us to provide services like therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and nursing services to you in your own home versus needing to spend time in a rehabilitative center. So that's been a really nice blessing for us as an organization. And then we've added on different elements through the foundation. We started our Stronger Memory program here at Goodwin House Bailey's Crossroads and Goodwin House Alexandria. And then we've been able to expand that program out further and further and further, now serving over 5,000 individuals across the country. So pretty exciting to see those kind of programs out and supporting others, but really supporting our residents here first, which has been critical. So we want to reflect on where we've been and also where we're going, and recognizing that we need a brand that can help us do that. So our brand needs to be able to stay true to our foundation. We're a faith-based, not-for-profit, focused on making sure you as residents receive what you want and desire, first and foremost, and then making sure we take our learnings and lessons from all that is good here and do what we can to serve others in the broader community, other older adults. An article just came up this week, only 25% of older adults have saved for retirement. Only 25% of older adults have saved for retirement. And one could say and be callous to say, well, too bad for them, but I don't think that's what a faith-based not-for-profit does. And that's certainly not what Goodwin House has been about or Goodwin House will be about for the future. So we want to stay true to our mission and our values, and at the same time, stay focused on doing right by you here at Bailey's Crossroads and the residents at Alexandria. So when we talk about our evolution, we want to keep those things that are good, strong. So we're not making changes to Goodwin House Alexandria or Goodwin House Bailey's Crossroads. We're going to keep those names in place because there's really good reputation, and you all have built that up over the course of years for us. Thank you very much. However, we are going to be evolving because, as you've heard recently, we're looking to acquire the Hermitage. Hermitage is an acquisition that we look to close on in August of this year, maybe a little bit later than that. But we also are looking to build a new community out in Chantilly, just to the west of Dulles Airport. And when we think about doing that, we say to ourselves, neither one of those communities are a life plan community. Neither one of them has the exact similarities as Goodwin House Alexandria, Goodwin House Bailey's Crossroads. So we really need to think through how to have a brand that is inclusive of those communities. And at the same time, a brand that is inclusive of all the work we've been doing with our home and community-based services. When we say that, those words, home and community-based, we're talking about our hospice services and palliative care services. We're talking about our certified home health services. We're talking about our private duty home care services. And we're talking about our brain health programming, and also outpatient therapy services, which are now just coming along for those who can take a part of it. So when we step back and we really want to be expansive and think through this, we recognize that we need to evolve. And so we're evolving. We're evolving from Goodwin House, Inc., and we're becoming Goodwin Living. Yeah. Now, I know the Cox Cable contract was more important. Thank you for still showing up. We're excited for this transition and step in this evolving direction. We know that Goodwin Living provides us a bigger umbrella for all that we do and all that we are and have been, honestly, for the last several years, over 30 years where we've had other services. And so you may ask yourself, what else is going to be evolving? And so you'll see up here our foundation, which has been at such a critical part of the work we're doing today and has been for years, is transitioning to Goodwin Living Foundation. You'll note that our Goodwin House at Home program is going to be known as Goodwin Living at Home. Our Goodwin House Hospice program is going to become Goodwin Hospice. And these next few, we've had a lot of feedback from the market, from people in the market, older adults saying, oh, I must have to live at Goodwin House Bailey's Crossroads or Goodwin House Alexandria in order to access services for hospice or home health or rehabilitation. And the reality is that they have access to those services, but it's confusing because we've had it as Goodwin House Hospice or Goodwin House Home Health. So we're making those transitions from Goodwin House Home Health to Goodwin Home Health, and then Goodwin House Rehab to Goodwin Rehabilitation. Might be shortened to Goodwin Rehab. Goodwin House Home Care remains the same. So Mary Ellen Cole and her team that do such a really nice job of providing support, individual support and care to individuals, to residents of Goodwin House Alexandria and Bailey's Crossroads. That's the one service line that we're going to continue to keep as Goodwin House Home Care. And the reason for that is that the services we provide will not be available to people outside of communities that are within the Goodwin House family. So we want to keep and maintain that continuity and support. In addition to the naming changes or nomenclature, we also wanted to look forward to our logo and making sure we could take a step back and think about what a logo represents and what it should represent for us being such a diverse, dynamic organization. And this is what we came up with. So you'll notice at the top of this, our true north, which is Goodwin House Bailey's Crossroads and Goodwin House Alexandria, still in our traditional blue. But beyond that, we wanted to really represent the diversity of who we are, both as an organization represented by over 60 countries and as an organization who wants to continue to serve a broader, diverse group of individuals. And you'll see also representation as you look in, there's a lot of symbolism to the 8 points. But overall, one of the nice things we saw with this logo is a compass with, again, being able to find your way through your journey. And we really like that idea and thought. And here are the logos for all of our existing operations. So you'll see a little bit of a shift, but not too much of a shift with Goodwin House Bailey's Crossroads and Goodwin House Alexandria. And then you'll see the representation of how that logo is being used everywhere else. Thank you. Cool is a good word for it, right? We're really excited about it. We hope you're really excited about it. We think this reflects really well on all of you and who you are and who we as an organization are and are becoming more and more every day. So we did receive a lot of input in regards to making this step and taking this direction. And so we've engaged our board members who I want to represent today. Do we have some Goodwin House or Goodwin Living board representation here today? I think I saw Mary Hicks, our board chair, in the audience. Yeah, there she is. Great. We have Tony and Ann, actually both, one, Tony being a member of our Goodwin House Foundation, but also Goodwin House Board of Trustees, and Ann being part of our Goodwin House Foundation. Any other board members in the audience? What we got? We got Gant Redmond, who is our chair of our foundation, Goodwin Living Foundation. Gant, thanks for joining us today. I know we had Mark Malott, who joined us previously. He was with us. He's a newer board member with us. We're really excited to bring him on. Brings a background of technology to our organization, which is helpful. Not that we need any help in technology. Sorry. Touchy subject. Okay, and so we also engaged residents, our Goodwin House at Home members, and team members as we thought about this program and opportunity. So let's hear from them what they had to say.
55 years, we've been known as Goodwin House. It's a really trusted brand, but most people think of us as a place that you have to move into. They don't think about all the services we provide or all the ways that we can engage on housing. And so Goodwin Living allows us to be much more comprehensive, to expand, and allow us to have so many other conversations.
Goodwin Living is a whole variety of services, home health, hospice services, where we meet you where you are, wherever that is.
Goodwin Living means outside, that there's still lots to do in the community, in the city, and beyond.
It's a care that you receive from your family members, those who love you the most, and that's rare to find nowadays.
We have so many ways to come around older adults, whether that's spiritually, physically, mentally. We have a way to make that happen through philanthropy.
It was absolutely astounding at how much it was. I thought, this is incredible. This is totally different from what I was expecting. People seem to be active and they do things and they live.
There are wonderful opportunities to sculpt, to draw, to write. It's a really nurturing environment.
It's a caring community, it's a welcoming community, it's interesting, it's challenging, it's just a really good place to live.
You get a sense of community, and I think it goes back to Goodwin's Living's mission, to honor, to support, to uplift. You're gonna get that.
If you were saying, define it for me, how would I like to see this done perfect? The answer would be the way Goodwin Living is doing.
The management is wonderful. They're very resident focused. The staff is happy. They're pleased to be there. It's a great place to start the next chapter of your life.
Goodwin Living is not only about supporting and uplifting the seniors that we care for, but they also support and uplift those who take care of those seniors.
This is a place that treats the residents well. It's also a place that treats the staff well. And that, in so doing, it is that contributes to its ability to achieve its purpose and its mission.
We have a mission that we believe in. We not only believe in it, but we live it out. And we are faith-based. We do that which is right and just and beneficial to others.
It really does allow a donor to think about, what does that mean for me? What are my values in living? And how can I support the foundation do its mission of supporting, honoring, and uplifting older adults and those who care for them?
We're moving forward, and we are going to be able, as Goodwin Living, to take that out to the community, to our people that are in their homes, through therapy. You're going to see people that are different. And that's the beauty of being with Goodwin Living. I can see me.
Very supportive, kind, happy community where there's safety, soundness, and friendship.
Not everybody can choose where they want to live. They may need to stay in their own home. What Goodwin Living is offering them is the opportunity to do that, to live the life they want to live.
Anything that Goodwin Living can do to reduce isolation and create a sense of connection and community for adults that are not living on Goodwin Health's campuses is going to be a game changer for the organization, right? Because we can see a broader array of diverse older adults have an opportunity to benefit from what Goodwin Living has to offer.
I believe in this organization from the bottom of my heart. I hope that we continue to expand and we're able to offer more and more of these wonderful services to more older adults.
Everything I've ever seen from Goodwin has been my personal experience. I would sound like and wonder quality.
We have this uncanny desire to do more. We refuse to stop. There are just so many opportunities for everyone as we look to touch each and every senior's life out in the community.
I am so excited about Goodwin Living because today we have a wonderful group of residents, a wonderful group of members. Our employees are fantastic. And when I look out tomorrow to all the opportunities, I think collectively we're going to make a huge difference in the lives of thousands, maybe millions of others.
It's not just in one place, it's a way of life, it's Goodwin Living.
What do you want? I want to have you. Well, you got it here.
I'd be remiss not to thank our marketing and communications team under Lindsay Hutter and all the work that they put into this. Thank you so much. As you let this sink in and all this good news, we think it's good news, and we'd love you to enjoy a dot or a cookie on your way out in celebration. And also receive some information just summarizing this change. So please feel free to get the autographs of all the famous people in the room that were in the video. And we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the afternoon. Thanks so much, everyone.